the main leads. You're obviously playing 3 different characters in one movie, and that creates a lot of chaos. So did that chaos actually lead into a crisis of identity, or did it contribute to the chaos that is actually required in the plot of this film?
Your question created more crisis right now.
Was it easy to do the triple role? Did it actually, interest and contribute to the plot, or was it a crisis of identity managing the 3 roles?
I think Seth will answer this question.
I think an identity crisis is a little much, that doesn't happen. But what I thought was interesting is normally in these scenarios you either think of a Topori or an action type guy and then a really kind of smart, slick kind of city, well-behaved guy. I think Sajid made both characters for both of us really endearing, which was interesting. Neither of them are very show-offy characters. They're not very, I don't know how to, larger than life. There's something lovable about both. To have one guy one couple have had electric shock treatment so badly that their brains are fried and they're brain damaged, but in a sweet way. The other guys are the richest people in the world, but very down to earth in their ambitions and the kind of people that they are.
I have to tell you, when we were playing these characters, we were supposed to be 10-year-olds. So whenever we started our first shot, we started with 3-year-olds. So it was being, hey, tene ko kya lagta hai? And Sajid, 3 ne, upar cha, then 4 or 5, then finally you should reach this. So it does take a lot of time to get there. And it's definitely not easy to do this at all. It takes really a lot of time. And I think the best actor on sets for us was Sajid Khan. The simple thing that we had to do was just copy him.
Absolutely.
I'll be very honest with you, all of y'all. मैंने टीवी पे इतने सारे कैरेक्टर्स की एक के पे का एक शो करता था, कहने में क्या हर्ज करता था, उसमें से मैं पागल नहीं हूँ, मेरा दिमाग खराब है, या फिर कि चलो ना, या तो या मैं ये सब करते रहता था. तो मेरे लिए बहुत इजी हो गया था ये कैरेक्टर्स को छांटना और उनको लिखना और उनको बताना, because I could explain to them the best way. And he's right, Saif is absolutely right. It was terribly exhausting for them to do this in the same day, on the same location, change their clothes and change their entire mindset about being a different character, and then come back and doing it. So hats off to them for doing this and not fainting on sets, because it was mentally very exhausting for them.